Good morning. How are we doing this morning? How are we? South Africa is cold, cold, cold. I think I think is it 14 degrees? And I'm told Zambia is hot, hot, hot. All right. How are we doing this morning? Hope we are doing well. Hope we're doing good. Good to have you here. Please just kindly indicate where you are watching me from. And as per custom, just go ahead and put up an emoji that is expressing how you are feeling this morning. But also, you may be feeling, low, but put up an emoji that brings life. Okay, put up an emoji that brings up life and begin to dig, that peace from within you, that happiness from within you. As you know, nobody owes you happiness, nobody can cultivate it in your life. You have to build it yourself. You have to begin to cultivate it from within you. You need to know that life is short. Life is too short to find a day where you don't want to talk, to find a day where you don't want to do anything. You have to ensure that every day, when it is morning, find a way of activating yourself. Have a certain habit that draws you closer to walking into your purpose. Never wake up without studying the word, without praying. Try your level best, regardless of the time that you've woken up. Maybe you are late and you are rushing. You need to find ways, whether it's in the kitchen, you're preparing food for your children, get into prayer, get into acknowledging the Lord, and begin to just speak into your purpose, begin to speak into your future, begin to speak into that which you want to fulfill in your life. It is very, very important. Also, if you find that you are running late, have the habit to probably have audio Bible in your car so that you can just partake of the word. The same way you feel if you are not fasting and you are feeling hungry, that is how your spirit feels. If you are not deliberately feeding your spirit will be starving. And this is why you find yourself making certain mistakes. It is therefore important that you become intentional about your life, become intentional, start building into your life and ensure that you are present when it comes to your life. You've got to be present. You have to be present in your spiritual life and do, some assessments that have to bring you into that space where you can bring out your greatness. Remember, the world is waiting, okay? The world is waiting for you to give your very best. That is why from day to day, you've got to innovate. You've got to add value. You've got to add skill into that thing that you are doing. You can't wait for encouragement or motivation. You've got to be intentional. It is something that has to be within you. The same way you wake up and you want to have breakfast, you want to have lunch. That is the same way you need to pay attention to your purpose because there are people who are waiting. All right, so thank you so much. I see all of you. Yes, South Africa has agreed with my skin. As you can see, I'm glowing. So I don't know if I have to come back to Zambia where it is hot to come and mess up my skin. All right, so we are building on. First, before I get into the actual topic, I want you to know that we are remaining only with actually 2 months, really, because December, you really can't count it. You can do something in October and November. You can do something. You've got to just be near people who are going similar direction or who are busy with their lives so that you can be encouraged to also put in your very best. in that which you planned to fulfill this year. Get back to your goals. What is it that you wrote in January? What did you say in January that you want to do and you are failing to accomplish those programs or those goals? This is the time. October and November, you can actually work into those goals and bring life, to those goals. Sit with your mentor to evaluate what you are failing to do and get to focus on accomplishing. Remember, if you don't do it, nobody will. Yeah, it's just like that. If you don't do it, nobody will. And you shouldn't be waiting for another person to really come and encourage you. So we are building on a School of Marriage. Like I told you, we will be launching the School of Marriage on the 1st of October. And so we are warming up on certain topics that we are going to be dealing with. So today, let us deal with work husband and work wife. There's something I put up as a post, but let me try and interrogate a few statements that I wrote in the post yesterday about work husband or work wife. Like I said, when you go to work, it's like most of us naturally, we are built to build our career. There's just something that you have to do every time in order for you to activate your career, and it's like that is your livelihood, because after all, that is what has to bring food on the table. And so what happens is this: you are a tripartite being: spirit, soul, and body. Okay, spirit, soul, and body. So these three, okay, they make you. And when it comes to the vision of your company, every one of you has a focus on fulfilling the goals of that particular company. And therefore, this is where your spirit navigates ideas through into your mind. Okay, because your soul has got the mind, emotions, and the will. And therefore, in order for you to fulfill the mission statement, the vision, the values of that particular company, you, even if you don't like what you're doing, somehow you have to be drawn to love that company, to love the things that are going on. So you have opposite sex colleagues that are also building the same direction. They are focused on the same goals. And so what begins to happen is that because you love the same thing, you are passionate about the same thing, your energies are driven in that same direction. There is a way you appreciate the company. There is a way you, because you are talking the same language, you are pushing in the same direction. There is a way you begin to enjoy each other's presence. And eventually, as you are building yourselves in that company, you can even, start finishing each other's sentences, each other's thoughts. And that's what I was thinking about. Because remember, at soul level, okay, at soul level, there's emotions that have to grow, and energy has to grow as you are focusing on this thing that you need to fulfill in that particular organization. Now, as those emotions and will, decisions, and being found in the same place, having a cup of tea, you can even know the spoons, the coffee, the type of coffee your colleague actually, loves in their cup, and so on and so forth. All right. So most of the things, they are just natural. Like, how strong his coffee must be, and that it takes 3 sugars. It starts in an innocent manner. Okay, so when you're making your own coffee, you also know that at this particular time, you also love his coffee. And then you find yourself taking the coffee and just a little more caring, about this colleague, because you're pushing in the same direction and you love the same things. That energy. And remember, at work, that's where you look beautiful. That's where you have worn your makeup and you're just looking all done up. That includes him or her, if it's the other, the opposite sex and all. You will see that at the workplace, that's where we look the best. That is where our makeup is on point. That is where our intelligence is brought out to be tested. And so we work so hard to speak the very best, to contribute in the very best. Now, as those things are happening, I want you to know that it is at spirit level and at soul level. You eventually begin to build soul ties. And these are good soul ties with your colleagues because you are going the same direction. You are pushing the vision of the company and you want to fulfill, certain goals and hit certain targets so that you can make a lot of money for the company. And some of you may even end up winning awards for being best employee and so on and so forth. Now, when that is happening, you need to know that there's a certain love or liking that you may start developing about this particular individual because the contribution and the intellectual, capacity or expression that they are bringing is just wow. And sometimes you find that in the way you are contributing, you may be getting into what I call intellectual intercourse. Intellectual intercourse happens when the thoughts that you are bringing, the contributions, the way you wrote that report, how you kind of, if for example, if the relationship that is there is between you and the boss or something, the way you've sent the report, the way you've extracted his thoughts and you've put those thoughts together, oh my God, you have romanced his mind or her mind. And as there is that going on, there's intellectual intercourse that is forever taking place, and you begin to wish to be in their presence. You begin to want to be in their presence because they make you feel intelligent. They make you feel, wanting to grow more cells of intelligence so that you can actually contribute to whatever is going on. Lo and behold, because your soul is involved, you now start bringing in home situations. So this particular colleague may actually pick if you're not feeling well or something is wrong. The way you walked into the office, how you are walking, how you are talking, that colleague will check out on you. Are you okay? What's going on? And before you know it, you start tearing. Before you know it, you share how you quarreled through with your spouse up to 4 a.m. So you haven't slept. So what really happened? Oh yeah, I found that he's cheating on me. I found that she's cheating on me. And you begin to pour out in the kitchen. Just we are standing and sipping coffee and you start sharing, the home situations on how the home environment, has been treating you. And the man may say, how can a normal person treat such a beautiful woman in a bad way? Why could he even do that? And one comment leads to the other. The more the comments are coming, the more you are feeling like this person cares more than your spouse. Dangers start. You start reaching out whenever you are feeling low, and the person knows what to say to get you back into the mood. And you begin to break boundaries. You begin to break boundaries. Before you know it, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the alphabet mixing of words starts being an entertainment. When he mixes words, I've missed you. Though that those are just words in the alphabet that you learned sometime in grade 1 and grade 2. Before then, you didn't even know the meanings around those letters. Now, when you mix those words together, they begin to interrogate your mind. They begin to bring some, romance into your mind. Before you know it, you are seeking to hear from him. You are seeking to hear from her what she must say, what he must say. When he says, "Oh wow, you're looking beautiful," you even start choosing certain type of, dresses, certain types of shirts and all to wear, and you're looking forward to meet this person so that they can compliment. You start pouring your energy. You start missing being at work. You now want to create weekends to be at work. You now start, just finding ways of how you can be at work. My friend, you have broken boundaries. And that temporal gratification is about to destroy you before it destroys your marriage, before it destroys your spouse. That particular arrangement is going to destroy you. I want you to know low self-esteem, that self-worth. If you have self-worth and you are full of purpose, there is a way you will watch. There is a way you will know these comments are going beyond. Yes, you can laugh off certain compliments. You can laugh off certain jokes, but you need to watch. You need to know how far somebody can joke with you. You need to know how you are doing those hugs at work. You need to know how somebody is complimenting you, because the more you keep entertaining some of those compliments, the more your mind starts longing for that. It started in an innocent manner. You didn't aim to cheat on your spouse. You didn't aim to go into infidelity, but you didn't watch those words. Remember, it's just alphabet mixing of words as you are sitting flirting, spending time typing the alphabet, arranging and rearranging words, and those words, they begin to create. Listen, the meaning that you are giving to those words has no meaning until you put a folder inside of you that which has to align with what you have read. And therefore, if you are suffering from insecurities, if you have low self-esteem, if you are not following through your purpose, you are not committed in that marriage you entered into, you did not understand it's an assignment from God, you did not understand that indeed the enemy will come in different direction, you are about to fall. You are about to fall. And let me tell you something. If you do not love yourself, there are no words outside you that can fulfill that gap. If you do not have self-worth, there is no individual, your boss, your colleague, any other person that includes your spouse can fill that gap that you're feeling. And that is why I am here to tell you, you owe yourself self-worth. What are you focusing on? Your key focus filter starts focusing on things that have to bring a certain mood. And therefore, if you are extroverted, where you want information from outside to fill your inside, remember, in order for those words to have sense, it is because you pulled out something from inside of you. So it matters what you're pulling out inside of you to align with those words. When this person says this, because my husband, my wife did not do this. My wife did not respect me. This woman respects me at work. The way she serves me a cup of coffee, the way she notices me, the way she, like congratulates me and speaks highly of my contributions. Wow, I wish she was my wife. How I wish I met you before I met my wife. How I wish I met you before I met my husband. You are going in a wrong direction, because that which is going on is not permanent. Those words that you are seeing from outside, marrying from what is inside of you. What is inside of you is emptiness. And therefore, when such words are being spoken, you think those words are being poured into that empty, bucket. And I want you to know they are not lasting. Those words are not lasting. What is lasting is what is coming from within you. What is lasting is for you to introspect areas in your life that can cause you to actually stumble. Areas in your life that can cause you to think that, listening to another person's I love you, another person telling you you are beautiful, that is when you are beautiful. If you do not believe that you are beautiful, it should be stale news. When another man says, wow, you are beautiful, stale news. Don't you know that you are beautiful? Why should you go to bed entertaining those words? And then some of you, because now this particular relationship is getting stronger and stronger, you are probably haven't even slept with the person. You are just flirting and you're just mixing the alphabet, mixing A, B, C, D together, mixing X, Y, Z together, and that is killing you. You will see it on your phone. Most of the marriages have been destroyed, probably not because people even slept together. Most of marriages have been destroyed and mistrust entered because of the alphabet mixing of those words, and you keep entertaining them on your phone. You keep reading and applying meaning to feel good. You keep watering into those words to feel good. You keep re-looking and looking and attaching meaning that he probably did not even mean. Because remember, what is spoken, communication, when I have communicated, I have to ensure that what I have said is what you have heard. That is why communication can be confusing and complicated. When someone says, I have missed you, what does it mean to you? You have given it meaning. But what did the person really mean when they say they have missed you? What did the person really mean? So you can be diving into that WhatsApp and entertaining it and reading and rereading words, and you can be on the phone and you are typing and you are smiling as he responds, as she responds, you are busy smiling. Alphabet has confused people. A, B, C, D, mixing of those words have confused people, made people to lose their lives, made people to lose their worth, made people to lose who they are because someone taught you A, B, C, D. When you connect this and the other word, it means this. And there you are. Listen to me. If things aren't going well at home, and there's a disconnect between you and your spouse, I want you to know nobody out there will rebuild the relationship. If you have lost the connection, what led to the loss of connection? Remember, when you started this particular flirting, you were complaining how your spouse was cheating on you probably, or you discovered something, and then you were somber when you went to work, you are crying all the what he has done. What are you now doing? What are you now doing? The same thing you were crying of, you begin to. So listen, you are married, okay? You are married and you are cheating on your spouse with this person. Hello. So this person can marry you, huh? This person can marry you. You who's already cheating, you're already cheating on your spouse. You think this, whatever arrangement that is going on here, can result into marriage? Do you think it is permanent? Do you think it's sustainable? It is not. Because whether it is in this world or the world to come, that person cannot marry you because you are a cheat. Whilst married, you are cheating on your spouse. How can he trust you? How can she trust you? So the two of you are simply mixing the alphabet and cheating each other. Go look for you. Go find you. Get permission from yourself to love yourself. Nobody out there can give any meaning that is fulfilling. You've got to choose to be creative enough to love self and keep getting fulfilled within yourself. That fulfillment and that self-esteem and understanding of purpose will help you to start getting that same energy. You are finishing too much energy at work, flirting with everybody, that you are not having enough energy to flirt with your spouse. You need to flirt with your spouse. Draw the same energy. Start WhatsApping him. The same way you are enjoying WhatsApping this stranger, start WhatsApping your spouse. Start being intentional. Start creating energy. Remember, this thing is intrinsic. This thing is in the mind. So start building in the mind. Start imagining you love him. Start going into what I call anchoring. Go into places you were together and you were the happiest. Remember your wedding day. Remember when you conceived the first child. Remember the good moments and begin to anchor into those moments and draw strength to reconnect with your spouse. You need to build that feminine mojo, that masculine mojo from within you and begin to reconnect, begin to see your spouse. When you go back home, see him, see her. Listen to what hasn't been spoken. Begin to build imageries. This is the best person in my life. The one who cares, the one who knows your nakedness, the one who has seen your nakedness, especially if you're not divorcing. I am talking to the one who wants to rebuild the marriage. You who are fed up, who want exit, please go well. You're not the one I'm addressing. I'm talking to the one who wants to rebuild themselves. Those who are not married, that guy is wasting your time if he did not say, especially if he's committed at home, he's got a wife, or they're lying that they're on separation. Run for your life. Those who don't make decisions to completely divorce, and they just tell you, oh, they live in the same house but separate bedrooms, or they have two flats, they stay in the other flat. Then you say, hey, my friend, they are lying. They are lying. You are just there to fulfill their sexual appetite. Run for your life. Every man that is committed, is not for you. Stop wishing. You are growing older. Love yourself and you deserve better. You deserve better. Never think that married man is taking you anywhere. Never think that married woman is taking you anywhere. Drawing your strength is drawing. If she can cheat on her husband, it takes a lot for a woman to cheat. If she can cheat on her husband, you think she can sustain your life? How? You are simply, pouring your energy into a wrong system, and your energy, as it goes, the energy is being sapped. This is why your vision is dying. You can't think properly for your future. So work, husband and wife, is a snare in the marketplace. And I want you to know, today, it may seem like it's all good, Dr. Nellie, you don't understand. Listen, alphabet, it is a mixture of words. And the teacher told you A, B, C, D, when you mix this word, when you mix LOVE, means love. Those are mere letters put together until you attach meaning from inside. So you can actually disregard certain words. Your spouse may say the same words, I've missed you, and you won't even bother because why? You haven't attached meaning. So this thing is just about you. So stop fooling yourself. This is about to destroy you. Yes, this is about to destroy you. Begin to build self-love, self-worth. You shouldn't be that work wife. Don't be that work husband. When you go for workshops, treasure yourself. I don't know how many of you feel that extended climax. Wait, move even tomorrow, you feeling the climax, even the other day. If it was like that, probably. But wow, it's within minutes and the guy is gone. And that's it. Now you cannot text him a certain hour because he's gone home. My friend, why would you want to live such a life? Why would you want to have temporal gratification, but it is taking away your worth? Have the fear of God. Anyway, we are launching the School of Marriage, and it's going to be hot in the room. It's going to be hot. We will be breaking certain habits because some of them are so legal and spiritual that we've got to deal with them because you don't even know why you behave the way you behave. But welcome to the School of Marriage. We will help those who are about to get married, those who are single, those who are widowed, those who are divorced or you married. You are all welcome to the School of Marriage. We are launching on the 1st of October. See you in that room. Shalom, shalom.